Hi, everybody. Congratulations, class of 2020, on this big moment of accomplishment. Both Deborah and I hope you are well and safe and savoring this day because you all earned it. Now, it is a little bit different than what you may have had in mind when you began senior year with so much excitement, so much promise. As we all know, this world has changed a lot.
In fact, we both have to admit that it wasn't easy trying to figure out what to say at this moment in time as we commemorate this special time. A few weeks ago, we would have been talking about the pandemic, urging you to hold on and to begin moving on through this difficult time. Well, now the world is shifting even more, exposing deep and painful fissures around us, around the issues of race and injustice. You were always going to be stepping out into a complex world, no doubt about that, but now you're also stepping into a world that is hurting. And if you are frustrated or maybe even a little anxious, that's understandable. Life is complicated, and that's the final big lesson that you're going to have to take away with you as you graduate.
But we want you to pause and think differently about your circumstances. Yes, this is an unusual graduation. Yes, things are a bit unsettling. And yes, it's going to take big changes and big ideas. And that's where you all come in. You are a graduating class that will go down in history. Some might even say you're a chosen group of graduates. Now, I know you're rolling your eyes, and I've got teenagers. I've seen some eye rolls. But think for just a few seconds. All 2,500 of you have an opportunity to step up. Not just to get your diplomas, but to show the world what it means to pivot in the face of difficulty, to create meaning and success in any situation, whether it's a pandemic or a change in our racial evaluations, how we see people, how people see us, when the things you are expecting to do don't go the way you expected it to.
Now, most of you have had supportive family or friends in your corner to get you this far. There have been days, I am sure, where you felt like you just didn't have it in you. You didn't want to give 100%. Someone probably nudged you along, and if they were like my parents, they probably threatened you to get your act together or else. Well, someone cared enough about you to get you through, to make sure that you did that last project, passed that test, won that football game. Somebody helped you get here and to succeed, got you over the hump, made sure you didn't fail. Well, now it's on you. It's up to you to get past these obstacles, these moments of concern, and of course, some disappointment.
Okay, so we know that this year ended in unexpected ways, and we still don't even know how it's going to end. You didn't get to go to prom. You didn't have those final basketball games. You didn't get to pull those final senior pranks on the teachers you weren't so crazy about. And you're not getting that strut across the stage right now to grab that diploma and hear your families carry on way too loud. No one can blame you for feeling bummed, class of 2020. No pomp today. That is your circumstance. But now, it is up to you to decide what to do with this moment, how to take these struggles and make this a better world.
When I was growing up in small town Georgia, post-segregated Georgia, I too had my world rattled in a really big way. All those civil rights marches and struggles had led to a monumental Supreme Court decision, Brown versus the Board of Education, which later threw open the schools to integration. Now, after attending an all-black school for most of my life, for the first 4 years of my life anyway, I was now stepping into a new and kind of bewildering world. It was kind of bewildering to some of my classmates and their parents. Some of them might have been even disappointed with this new and unsettling time. How are we going to cope with this unknown? Some of them might have asked. Some no doubt wanted to know what this is going to mean for the future. It was a new time. It required a different way of thinking. Well, now, this was no pandemic at that time. There was some social distance, I have to say, and there was great fear in stepping out into the new world. But like so many of my classmates, I decided that this was a moment to change the equation, to find ways to excel, to be stronger than those who were fearful, to reach deep down and to find my greatness.
And in fact, given what is going on right now with all the protests, with a resurgence of civil rights, and a lot of young people like you leading the way. Class of 2020, this is your moment, your chance to take what history is handing to you and to find your greatness. Some of you are celebrating extraordinary success, scholarships, acceptance to elite colleges, even the honor of introducing a former president of the United States during an online talk. Some of you are the first in your families to finish high school and to take steps toward a more promising life. Some of you may even help find a cure for this virus or emerge as leaders in our country, helping us find a new way. And we desperately need new creative leaders. We are so very proud of you, along with Superintendent Talisa Dixon.
You are our future, our hope of getting past these difficult times and on to something better. Okay, yes, we may be wearing masks for a little while and maybe doing elbow bumps for a little bit longer until we get there. But we will get to a better place because of you. So as former First Lady Michelle Obama suggested, do a little dance today. Celebrate yourselves. Don't do that dance, please. But celebrate yourselves because you have earned this moment, and nothing can take that away from you.
So as you step out into this big, complicated, unpredictable world of ours, well, I like to do predictions, but that's a whole nother story. I urge you to step boldly. Do it like you mean it. Make your decisions count. Someone once said, every decision that we make leads us down a different road. We'll never come to exactly the same crossroads. Every decision that we make has significance. The tiniest choice that we make reverberates throughout the entire universe.
So today, class of 2020, accept your moment in history. They're going to be talking about you for a long time. You are the class that stepped back out into the light after some dark days. You are the class that is going to change the way we go forward. As the great Maya Angelou says, up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise.
So class of 2020, you rise. Give yourselves a personal hug. Give your classmates a virtual fist bump. Give your folks your deepest gratitude and celebrate yourselves wherever you are right now. This is your moment of achievement, and nothing can take that away.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening, parents, relatives, friends, and honored guests. On behalf of the faculty and staff, we welcome you to Whetstone High School's 56th Commencement Ceremony, virtual style. I am Janet Routsong, and it is my honor and privilege to be the principal of one of the finest schools and best kept secrets in the state of Ohio. Seniors, I am very proud of each and every one of you. This class of 2020 is incredibly special as it is marked by history in so many ways. Make the most of each and every day. Life can change in an instant, and trying times will come when you least expect it. Stay hopeful and focused. Build a better future than you thought was certain, and know that the quality of life is really in the quality of your relationships. As your principal, I have had the pleasure of watching you grow from fearful freshmen into successful seniors. As I reflect on this year, your pride, dedication, compassion, empathy for others, and school spirit has been a true display of what it means to be a Whetstone Brave. Proceed with enthusiasm, great anticipation, and hope for equality across our country. You have stood strong and mastered the tradition of brave spirit. Reflecting again on this year, as seniors, you have brought many honors to Whetstone this year, including 6 city championships, prepared a stellar musical production of Beauty and the Beast, and proudly represented Columbus City Schools and Whetstone High School at Disney World. But most importantly, the class of 2020 has secured nearly $5 million in scholarships and grants. This, seniors, will pave the way for you to continue your education and pursue your dreams. At this time, I would like to recognize our 2020 valedictorians: Anna Absalom, Audrey Beers, Grace Giotto, Olivia Harris, Dahlia Clean, Barrett Liu, Emily McAdams, Benjamin Paul, Elizabeth Peters, Louis Schirmer, Sophia Starkey, and Michael Badavato. And our salutatorian is Nada Marzuk. I would also like to recognize those graduates who have decided to join the armed forces to defend our country and preserve our freedom. Gage Kovo, Grace Giotto, Wilbur Flores, Paul Gerlich, Emmett Hess, Michael Lacey, Catherine Leahy, Armand Masalis, and David White. Please take this very special evening to thank your parents, guardians, and families for the never-ending support that they have shown you along this journey. We would also like to give a special thanks to Mr. Mullins, the administrative team, and Ms. Lewis, and the entire faculty and staff, as well as our mentors, for their role and support in preparing you for the next chapter in life. May your memories of Whetstone be pleasant ones, and may your future be filled with health, happiness, and loving relationships. Congratulations, class of 2020, and the best of luck to all of you. And remember, be better, be bold, and be brave. Take care.
Good evening, Whetstone students and families. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Seniors, it is my honor to address the class of 2020 and congratulate each of you on your graduation. Though you're not together with your classmates in the same place to mark this important milestone, I am no less proud of each of you. It does not diminish your achievements individually or collectively. As I pre-record this message today, which is Monday, June 15th, to address the class of 2020, all of us are reeling from a roller coaster of raw emotions. Each of you and your families, our city, our country, and the entire world is still coping with the health and economic impacts of the COVID-19 world pandemic. And our hearts and minds continue to be filled with sadness, anger, frustration, and disgust at yet another brutal act against a member of the African American community. Columbus City Schools has reaffirmed its commitment to the fight to overcome systemic racism and working for change in our schools and in our community. As superintendent, together with the Board of Education, I am committed to making meaningful, forward-thinking changes that address racism, sexism, and gender and religious-based biases inside and outside of our classrooms. Today, I ask each of you to join me by making your own commitment to be an agent of change. The commitment to change is how you decide to define it. And you should know that your definition of change will, well, change. It is what former First Lady Michelle Obama calls becoming. I believe we need immediate change and we need long-term, lasting change. In fact, we must demand both. We cannot stay the same as individuals if we are to transform as a community and as a society. I close with a quote from President Barack Obama as told by Michelle Obama in her book, Becoming. She quotes the president as telling those who join him to address social change from the streets of Chicago to the halls of the White House. Do we settle for the world as it is, or do we work for the world as it should be? My call, my challenge to the class of 2020 is a commitment to the latter. Please celebrate change. Please be the change.
Good evening to all of you watching today, and most importantly, to the graduating class of 2020. My name is Grace Jaudo, and I am honored to be giving today's graduation speech. After 12 years of complaining about waking up early for school, we finally made it. Now we get to decide how early we want to wake up in the next stage of our life. Now that, I'm gonna start over. Good evening to all of you watching today, and most importantly, to the graduating class of 2020. My name is Grace Jaudo, and I am honored to be giving today's graduation speech. After 12 years of complaining about waking up early for school, we finally made it. Now we get to decide how early we want to wake up in the next stage of our life. I still remember my first year as a high schooler, and to be honest, it was a mess. I was confused, I was lost, and a little sad that I couldn't continue school with my middle school friends. However, now that I think back to my 4 years at Whetstone, I don't regret it at all. I was able to meet amazing people, from the amazing teachers to my interesting classmates, and to my friends who taught me how to be my best self, and I couldn't be more thankful to them all for the times we've spent together. During my senior year, I had the opportunity to be part of a scholarship program called Handshake. This program taught me 5 major keys that I would keep with me for the rest of my life. And today, I would like to share that with you with the hopes that it would help you in your future, whether it may be college, military, the workforce, or whatever you may plan. These 5 keys are called the 5 Ps: perseverance, presence, people, passion, and positivity. Today, I will be talking about perseverance and passion, and Nada Marzouk will be talking about the other 3. First, let's define perseverance. Perseverance is about not giving up. It's more about stamina than intensity. It's not just about working incredibly hard, but staying focused on the course, resisting temptation, and recognizing that there are no shortcuts in life. It's realizing that life is not about going undefeated, but about learning from setbacks and bouncing back. During our 4 years together in high school, we had to persevere to arrive where we are today. We were not all on the same ride throughout the 4 years. Some may have had a smooth ride and some may have not. I know I didn't. When I started as a freshman in high school, I had a hard time staying focused on my schoolwork. And I let one single back grade in math class determine the rest of my freshman year. However, I persevered through that. And today I am here among you guys graduating. Like I said earlier, perseverance is not about intensity or working incredibly hard. It's about stamina and staying focused on the course and focus on what your goal is. I stayed strong and determined, and I stayed strong and determined, and I got over my horrible year as a freshman. And today, I'm able to graduate as one of the valedictorians, which was something I never dreamed of. Everyone is capable of persevering. However, it's a little hard to persevere if one does not have a passion or a goal in life. Passion is a love and enthusiasm in doing something. With passion, you stay pointed in the direction and eager to move forward, and you devote your limited time and efforts towards it. Passion and perseverance goes hand in hand. Without passion, it's hard to persevere. Your passion is that one goal that kept you going throughout high school. It may be reaching your dream job or going to your dream school to play your favorite sport. Or whatever it may be, hold on to it because it's what brought you here today to graduate. When you're struggling to persevere in your darkest time, your passion will keep you level-headed. It will help you reach your goal. We've made it through high school, and I'm sure it was not easy, but look at us today with our caps and gowns ready to graduate. We stayed strong, courageous, determined, and look at where we are now. With perseverance and passion, you can reach any goal that you set for yourself. Graduating from high school is just the beginning. We've got a lot ahead of us. I like to leave you with this quote from Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. The only way to do a great job is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep going. Don't settle, as with a matter of the heart, you'll know when you find it. So no matter what you do, remember your passion and persevere in everything that you do. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me the honor of speaking today. Hi, I'm Nada Marzouk. Some of you guys might not know me. I'll try not to make this long and boring. At Whetstone High School, I've learned many important lessons that I know I will benefit from in the future. Positivity goes a long way and is easily defined. Positivity is a wide range of positive emotions, not just being happy. It's an optimistic attitude that triggers positive emotions, open minds, and relaxed limbs. Like negativity, it has a long-term impact on your character, relationships, communities, environment, and personal trajectory, and it shapes our souls. Positivity comes from your mind. I often told myself that I couldn't do something because I was either not strong enough or I was not creative enough to complete the task. Year by year, I replaced that negativity with positivity and made myself believe that I could do things by practicing. One of the ways I used positivity was in middle school. My brother had just received the nomination from the National Junior Honor Society and repeatedly rubbed it in my face and said that I was not smarter, that he was smarter than me. I was not nominated as one of the 6 students in the program. I talked to the advisor that handed out the form for the students to turn in to the organization and filled it in with every brain cell working in my brain and turned it in. A couple of weeks later, I saw that my brother got accepted into the program. This led me to feeling not eligible to succeed. A couple of years later, into junior year of high school, I received a nomination for the National Honor Society. And in a family-related way, I rubbed it in his face. I recommend the class of 2020 to look at things in a different view with a positive outcome and explore the things that they don't think they might be interested in doing. I also want all of you guys to be positive even after making a mistake or a failure. As Theodore Roosevelt said, believe you can and you are halfway there. One of the many practices that I will use in college is people. Let me introduce to you the definition of people. People is knowing that you are significantly influenced by people around you. Good people bring you up, bad people bring you down. It includes who you choose to admire, read, watch, and listen to. It's knowing the difference between real friends and counterfeit ones. It's also being a good friend, family member, and teammate. People are those who surround you. Now, I've seen many different groups of friends throughout all 4 years of high school. I tried my best throughout Whetstone High School to have friends that help make me a better person, academically and socially. My friends and family throughout all the years told me to focus on homework and not to get distracted easily. They also told me not to be shy and try new things. In the coming years, I advise you all to have people that positively influence you in school. I also want you all to be friendly and make friends while being wise. For the next decade, the class of 2020 will be the leaders of the world. We have shown this leadership with our presence to our current leaders during these unfortunate times. Presence is the poise and confidence that is the natural result of the other practices. It's being comfortable in your own skin and not trying to be someone else. It comes from knowing that you're doing the right things and you're prepared. It includes a firm handshake, combed hair, speaking clearly, good posture, arriving early, making conversation, and sending thank you notes. It's also being respected by others. Presence is the total package. I use presence in many ways throughout all 4 years. I use my positivity to make influential friends. Having my friends led me to having passion toward different ideas and goals. It led me to not give up on my passions and dreams. At the end, it made me into the person I am today, a more confident and positive student. A way we could use presence in the near future is by showing how friendly, passionate, positive, and encouraged we are about our morals and future goals. We could also use the rule of the 5 Ps and make the world a better place during these difficult times and be great leaders of the world. Thank you for your time, and I'm once again honored to be a graduate of the class of 2020.
Columbus City Schools, to the class of 2020, congratulations. It's your boy, E.T. Let me just share with you 3 things that I think are important. All right, so I know you were disappointed. I mean, I get it. I will never forget my junior year in high school. You know, I finally did driver's ed, applied for my driver's license. You know, I took the test, did the driver's test, and voila, got my license, right? And my mom blessed me with her old car. I never forget, Escort. I'll never forget, it was an 84 Escort, right? Super pumped up. Guys, in the first 2 weeks of me having the vehicle, guess what? I got into a car accident, right? And I remember it like yesterday. It was a hit and run. I remember I hit this old lady. I wasn't paying attention, didn't stop at the red light, crashed into her. And look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was so nervous. I was so afraid. I actually drove the car I broke that axle. You could hardly drive it. I drove that sucker up the street, got out, and ran. Yup, I ran from the scene of the crime. And I'll never forget police calling my mom. I'll never forget the police coming by the house. And I lost my car. I wasn't able to do certain things. And I just remember an old wise person saying this to me. At some point, regardless of how difficult it is, how challenging it is, how hurt you are that you got your license, your first car, and you totaled it, you got to get over it. All right, come on. I'm talking to somebody today. As devastating as COVID-19 was and is, and how it rocked our worlds and changed our plans, at some point, you have to put it behind you in the rearview mirror, and you got to move forward. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And guess what? This is probably not going to surprise you, but I've had 3 or 4 cars since then. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? I've had 3 or 4 cars. So where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you're going to continue to think about, I didn't get to graduate, I didn't get a prom, I didn't go on my senior trip. Like if you focus on everything that didn't happen, you know what? You're going to go on a spiral downward. I will never forget growing up a Detroit Lion fan and Barry Sanders, who's probably one of the greatest running backs to ever do it. I remember he wouldn't celebrate. And I would always ask, like, why is he not celebrating like some of the other football players? You know what he said? He said, my daddy told me, you will continue to score. You're going to keep getting touchdowns. You're going to keep getting a lot of yards. Like, don't act brand new. Don't act like you're not going to do it again. Guys, you're going to get opportunities to graduate college. You're going to get opportunities to graduate law school, graduate from medical school. All right, whatever. You're going to get opportunities. All right, so let's put this behind us. Remember, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So this leads me to number 2. Look, if you got bad energy, all right, you're probably going to give 70%, 80%. When you have good energy, you're going to give 120%. And watch me, you actually attract more by being 120 than you attract at 70. All right, let me just be real. You know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't like to wash the dishes. Some of you don't like to do the trash. Some of you don't like to cut the grass. Like you just don't like chores. Some of you don't like doing homework. And watch this. when you do things and you don't like to do those things, you don't put the same energy in. And as a result, you don't get the same outcomes, guys. If you want to blow up, if you want to make a lot of money, if you want to live in a gated community, if you want to drive whatever car you want to drive, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to change the world, like if you got dreams, goals, and plans, you cannot waste your energy. Listen to me. You only get 24 hours in a day. You only get so many opportunities. You can't waste those opportunities because you own something negative. You can't waste those opportunities because you don't particularly care for this or you don't particularly like. I love it. Here's what my parents used to tell me back in the day. Listen to me. You don't have to like washing the dishes, but you're going to wash them anyway. You don't have to like cutting the grass, but you're going to cut it anyway. You don't have to like taking out the trash, but you're going to have to take it out anyway. You don't have to like going to school, but you're going to go anyway. If I were you, since I have to do it anyway, I would enjoy it. And so you've got to find a way. When others are down and out, you got to find a way. When others don't like it, you've got to learn to enjoy the sun, but you also got to enjoy the rain. You got to know that while you love playing in the sun, if it was only sun, if only the sun shine, then the trees wouldn't grow and the flowers wouldn't grow and we wouldn't get vegetables. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everybody loves the sun, but can you stand the rain? And what I need you to understand is that there are blessings when the sun shines. There are blessings, when the rain comes down. There are blessings when it snows. Do you know in certain places in the United States of America that when it actually gets cold or wintertime, do you understand that it kills certain germs, it kills certain bugs? There are blessings in what you would think is a cursing. I'll never forget, my wife got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis about 5 years ago. When I tell you one of the best things that could have happened to our marriage, best thing could have happened to our career, best thing could have happened to our family. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Why? Because she left her job, because we started exercising more, because we changed our diet, right? Because we started traveling the world together. And there were opportunities that came to us that had she not gotten sick, she would still be at her job for the next 20 years. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude determines your altitude. Are you hearing me? And so oftentimes you think it's the circumstance or you think it's the situations that's a blessing. No, it's your perspective, how you see it. Henry Ford says, if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. I'm going to say it again. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. And so I need you to change your attitude. I need you, when it's bad, I need you to see it's good. When it's good, I need you to see it's good. And when it's great, I need you to see it's great. I'll say it again. When it's great, I need you to see that it's great. When it's good, I think you need to see it as great. And when it's bad, you need to see it as great. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude actually determines the outcome. The outcome don't determine the outcome. The circumstance and the situation doesn't determine the outcome. You determine the outcome. Now listen to me. I got two more things for you. The next one I want to say to you is, listen to me. I dare you to dream. I want you to dream the dream, but then I want you to work it. Listen to me. The dream works, but you got to work it. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Are you hearing me? The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. You can have it, but you got to work for it. And then my final one, when you become an adult, there are going to be days that you just don't feel like trying. But here's what I want you to do for me. I want you to always remember, I can, I will, and I must. In your darkest days, I need you to repeat that. I can, I will, I must. So as I leave, I know you remember the story. I know you remember the story. The little train that could. Yep. I know you remember that train when it looked at the train track and it looked at how high that train track was. It said, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know it. Something said, just get on the track. Like, just give it a try. And so it got on, that little train got on the track. Chugga, 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 choo. Chugga, 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 choo. Choo. And it got on that track and it started going a little bit. And it started going a little bit. And it started, listen to me very closely. In life, sometimes you won't feel like it, but if you put your shoes on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel like it, but if you put your pants on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel it, but if you put your hoodie on anyhow. Sometimes in life you may not feel it, but if you put your baseball cap on anyhow. Sometimes in life you're not going to want to do it, but if you try anyhow, you're going to find that you can muster up the strength, that you can muster up the attitude, that you can muster up everything you need to be everything you need to be. And that doggone train got on that track, and after a while it said, I think I can. And it got up that hill a little bit more and it said, I think I can. And as it got to the hardest part, it says, I know I can. Chugga, chugga, choo. Chugga, chugga, choo. I think I can. And you do I think I can enough till you wake up and say, I know I can. I got my GED. I think I could go to college. I got my 4-year degree. I think I could get my master's. I got my master's degree. I know I could get my PhD. Come on, ladies, say it with attitude. I know I can. I can, I will, come on, fellas, say it. I can. Give me that bass. I can, I will, I must. Remember, you can because you have the ability to. I will because you have what it takes. I must because somebody's counting on you. It's your boy, E.T. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Make your next move your best move, and make the rest of your life the best of your life. It's your boy, E.T. 2020. The world is yours. I'm gonna take it.
It is with immense pleasure and great pride that I certify to you that the Whetstone High School class of 2020 has met the prescribed requirements for graduation from high school, as set forth by the State of Ohio Department of Education and the Columbus City Schools Board of Education. The class of 2020 is now prepared to receive the appropriate diploma.
Mariama Abdullahi, Anna Absalom, Udea Akaria, Angel Pearl Adams, Sevika Abdikari, Bita Adib, Adnan Ahmed, Afan Ainashi, Anwar Al-Rifai, Michaela Alderman, Sadim Al-Dalahi, Khalid Ali, Khadija Ali, Sumaya Ali, Zakaria Ali, Hussam Al-Turman, Jeremy Ankrum, Leslie Argetta, Jaden Arledge, Lauren Armstrong, Leslie Ashbaugh, Olivia Ave, Spencer Ball, Aaron Ballard, Ibrahim Bangora, Jacob Bartschek, Tanetta Bearden, Aaron Beckon, Audrey Beers, Aneja Benton, Darius Bester, John Bettinger, Tika Biswa, Kaylee Bowman, Sally Brackbill, Rashawn Broomfield, Kanajan Brown, Jeffrey Brown, Hannah Cabral, Jimmy Carmona Martinez, Tanasia Carter, Gage Kavote, Shanglin Chen, Josie Clements, Kyra Coleman, Desiree Constant, Reagan Costa, Tamala Curry, Adam Davis, Amelia Daw, Giara Dawson, Veronica Decker, Parker Deleski, Hannah Dempsey, Devika Jongo, Mohammed Diallo, Umaru Diallo, Hannah Ditch, Grace Giado, Jacob Domtrovich, Ava Donley, Taj Duncan, Antonisha Edwards, Thomas Elmore Lally, Muabwe Yucatani Asi, Kashmir Everett, Sharon Feliz Franquist, Tashawn Fine, Catherine Flanagan, Dalton Flesher, Wilbur Flores, Oscar Frelly, Samuel Frumpkin, Jacob Funk, Hannah Gabos, Mitchell Gotts, Maria Gavin, Alyssa Geiger, Paul Gerlach, Chase Gibson, Prince Goba, Diego Gomez Ronces, Kassan Gore Jr., Cameron Greenan, Yahel Guerra, Samiksha Gurung, Rizdin Hari, Audrey Herring, Colin Harmon Ulmer, Jordan Harrington, Jaden Harris, Olivia Harris, Julia Hayes, Tony Hayes, Kelsey Henderson, Cassandra Hernandez Gonzalez, Emmett Hess, Myron Hicks, Demetrius Hill, Jessica Holt, Mauricio Hooker, Abdiaziz Ibrahim, Aliyah Inse, Davion Jackson Stiggers, Milan Jogi, Sanjep Jogi, Jay Johnson, Kiera Jones, Nehemiah Jones, Rain Jones, Renee Jones, Josephine Kabi, Emerson K, Salamatu Kebi, Caitlin Keegan, Cassidy Keegan, Robert Kelly, Nisma Khalil, John Kincaid, Dahlia Clean, Matthew Kataka, Michael Lacey, Diraj Lama Tamang, Dipti Lama Tamang, Brandon Lang, Catherine Leahy, David Lemaster, Desiree Lindsay, Jalen Lockett, Elodie Lusau, Verich Liu, Brianna Mabry, Alex Markham, Antonia Margetis, Motaz Marzouk, Nada Marzouk, Lily Mathis, Lauren Matthews, Malia May, Michael Maynard, Ashanti Mays, Emily McAdams, Anaya Mikola, Buzz McGowan, Kyle McFeeters, Lily Middy, Aaliyah Millington Fuqua, Maverick Minor, Anthony Mirando, Armin Miselis, Sydney Mitchell, Maletsi Malasi, Sumaya Mohammed, Malik Moorhead, Jessica Morales, Tamra Moultrie, Isana Muhammad, Valentine Muawami, Marianne Mullins, Mohammed Najad Abdurrahman, Cameron Napper, Bienvenue Nipikawamana, Troy Nelson, Jaleel Nichols Dabusu, Jalen Nichols Dabosu, Marciha Nadi, Prima Nadi, Naren Norman, Remus Nutter, Mika Palmer, Shyam Kumar Patel, Gabrielle Patterson, Benjamin Pugh, Ella Payne, Michael Payne, Nayli Perdomo, Sean Perry, Elizabeth Peters, Brandon Fandome,
Kyle Phillips,
Andy Pugh, Taylor Porras, Soraya Powell, AJ Rai, Suman Rai, Sophia Bell Ramos West, Laxmi Rasaili, Don Janique Rash, Sabuni Rashidi, Andrew Ray, Alexis Reeves, Elijah Rain Murray, Alex Roten, Anthony Riccio, John Rice, Kyla Reeder, Eva Rogers, Otonio Rosales Nava, Aleda Ross, Usama Raoug, Yassine Ruag, Jao Ruas, Simrin Ruponti, Colin Saha, Kiesha Sanders, Tidra Sanders, Karan Sanyashi, Louis Shermer, Declan Sebetik, Fozia Sese, Hassan Sese, Megan Shearer, Khalil Simpson, Tawfiq Sarag, Natalie Semelko, Cheyenne Smith, Kiera Smith, Daniel Solano, Sophia Starkey, Ashley Stevens, Anthony Stone, Bima Subedi, Jonathan Sullivan, Mumtaz Sulub, Anita Tamang, Shijal Tamang, Aiden Thomas, Alex Timmons, Ahmed Tor, Timothy Toubeau, Cynthia Vallon, Michael Vedavato, Lucas Wayland, Demetrius Wade, Bakari Watson Bowers, David White, Alicia Williams, Samuel Wilson, Sean Worthen, Hodan Yassin, Samuel Yursevich, John Zimmerman, Jordan Zinsmeister.
The turning of the tassel signifies the end of your childhood chapter and the beginning of your future story. May the class of 2020 please stand. On the count of 3, we're going to turn our tassels from right to left. 1, 2, 3. Congrats to the class of 2020. We did it.
Class of 2020. It is the privilege of the Columbus Board of Education to accept the certification of your diplomas. Let us be the first to officially congratulate you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you.
Columbus graduates, congratulations and best wishes for success.
COVID y el racismo no pueden detenernos. COVID y el racismo ne pouvons pas nous arrêter. COVID and racism can't stop us. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Board member Dr. Tina Pierce here. Congratulations, class of 2020. I can't wait to see all the great things you will achieve in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We love you and all the best.
Carpe diem. Seize the day. Felicidades. Congratulations, class of 2020 seniors.